All right, let's jump right into it. So today we're touring 1400 HiLine in the Design District. Now, if you're not familiar with this area, don't worry, you'll be a pro in no time. Now, for several years, the Design District was really not known for much other than its warehouses and quite honestly, its desolate location. But over the last 10 years, we started seeing a lot of money getting poured into this area. From interior design showrooms and home decor, art galleries and creative spaces, restaurants, nightlife, and retail. Now, if you're a foodie like myself, you're gonna really appreciate this because there are some heavy hitters over here. To name a few, we have Carbone, if that rings a bell, DeLuca, Culinary Dropout, Town Hearth, which is still one of my favorite steakhouses, and most recently, Dre's Supper Club, which will be relocating from Las Vegas. Now for the cherry on top, the Katy Trail is expanding an additional 50 miles that's going to connect into the Design District and trickle into Trinity Grove. That's going to be great because it's really just going to connect Uptown and the Design District finally, which have both been doing great on their own. But I'm excited to see what comes from this. On top of that, I just feel like there's a lot of growth happening in the Design District, and that's going to help push and help that area flourish a lot faster. Now, we're about to dive into this property and especially into this pool area later, but let's go inside and check it out. Now, as soon as I stepped foot in this place, the 1 Hotel South Beach Miami came to mind, and you just kind of get the similarities from the lobby area, the elevators, and honestly, even in the hallways, once you're walking up to each room, kind of has a hotel resort feel to it. Now, upon entry, you're going to notice a lot of white quartz countertops, updated fixtures, updated cabinets. This building was actually built in 2013 and previously had a darker tone throughout the building. Now, they went in and began renovating this, and they are still in the process of doing so. So if you're in one of these newer units, you're going to get that more modern finish look to it. So what we are looking at right now is their model unit. This is a 2-bed, 2.5 bath, and it is 1436 square feet. I feel like they did a really good job of this layout and making sure that the space is utilized correctly. Now, of course, pricing is subject to change. This is going for $3,841. And of course, that's based off the floor that you're on as well in these high rises. Now, what's cool about this floor plan is this comes with 2 separate balconies. One in the main living area for your guests and yourself to enjoy with actually an amazing view of the skyline. The second one you'll see later on, and that one's coming through the primary bedroom, so you get your own private balcony. Now, a small but very important detail for me are these doors. They are solid core doors. They're not those cheap, flimsy doors. So be careful. If you slam it hard, it's gonna make a loud noise. Now, a moment for this powder bath. You don't have to share your bathroom with guests or your roommate, right? So that's perfect. They get their own bathroom. They don't have to go in and intrude into your personal space. As I mentioned previously, the primary bedroom gets its own balcony. That's great. If you have guests over, you need a break, you can step outside, have a moment to yourself, and soak in this beautiful skyline view. I have absolutely no notes for this bathroom. It is perfect. You get the double vanity, you get the walk-in shower, and a soaking tub. Plenty of storage space. I mean, I think this bathroom, they nailed it. Moving along, now we're headed to the penthouse. All right, so right now we're checking out a 1-bedroom penthouse. As you can see, this one's been fully renovated. This one is starting at $3,299 at just over 1,000 square feet. All the other penthouses are actually rented out at the moment. Now, this penthouse comes equipped with what you would call a flex room. This could be a media room, an office, or another bedroom if you have guests coming over frequently. Now, I will say I was a little underwhelmed with this bathroom given that it is a penthouse. I was expecting a little bit more flair, but sometimes you can't have it all. This closet storage, I think, is a bit small. I could personally make it work, but I feel like if you're a fashionista, this might not be enough space. However, you do have that flex room. Somebody could turn that into a massive closet or get creative with the space that you do have. All right, last but not least, let's check out the amenities. Now, if you've ever been to One Hotel South Beach, you're in for a surprise. This apartment complex really gives off that vibe. Just the feel of it, I feel like everything about this property was inspired by something in Miami. What's nice is you can reserve this Sky Lounge up to 4 hours. It's a $400 non-refundable fee, and you get almost 360-degree views, which is amazing. If you are into hosting, this would be the perfect space for you to have these events. Now we've headed down to the 6th floor. This is where you're gonna find the pool, the fitness center, and what's cool about this is they just installed a pickleball court. So if you're one of these pickleball fanatics, this is the perfect setup. You can go down there and play without having to leave your entire property. finishing off the tour with the gym. Now, I will say this is one of the nicer gyms I've seen, and if you're somebody who enjoys fitness, this has everything you need from cardio to weight training, and overall the aesthetic. This feels like one of those influencer gyms that you go to, like John Reed or Recess. I want to thank you for watching my video. If you're interested in this or any other property, feel free to shoot me a text, add some time on my calendar, or just pick up the phone and give me a call. I'd be happy to help you out. Enjoy the rest of the gym tour and feel free to reach out with any questions. There are 2 designated dog park areas. This one is on the 5th floor at the top of the parking garage. It's turfed out and it also has a dog washing station. The other one is on the 1st floor right by the leasing office. 2 things I really appreciate about this parking garage is there's a lot of natural light and ample space. I feel like a lot of parking garages get pretty narrow and tight, and it feels like you're gonna hit another car. You don't get that here at all.